What's going on, everybody? SummerSlam is just a few hours away. I'm excited, even though, let's be honest, it's probably going to let us down. This is WWE's big 4 pay-per-views. Feels like every fucking year we walk out of them disappointed. But I can't help it. Every year, I get it, go into SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, not so much. Mania, super excited, and walk out disappointed. 90% of the time. But, can't help it, I'm excited. So let's check out the match card. First, let's talk about Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville in what has been possibly the best built feud going into SummerSlam? How the fuck did that happen? I'm not sure if that's a compliment to the two ladies or an insult to the rest of the creative team, take the rest of the roster in the creative team. It just didn't. This is by far. It's gotta be. There hasn't been a misstep. It's been good the entire way. And Sonya Deville, by the way, has been outstanding in her heel promos. Like, I didn't know she had any of this inside her. She's been fantastic. And it is now a no disqualification match. And the loser, I guess, gets their head shaved and leaves WWE? It's either that, or it's just leaves WWE and they just got rid of the hair shaving thing. I don't know. And I'm assuming that's because Sonya, she got that kidnapping incident recently, so it's a good chance that she may want some time off. Because I could see how that's traumatizing. Or Mandy Rose may even want time off because she was at Sonya's house when it happened. So I could easily see them using this as a way to give one of them some time away. Or it could just be to put one of them on NXT, which I would assume being Sonya Deville, if that's the direction they're going in. Either, yeah, or Raw Underground, if they consider that not WWE. You know, leaving WWE can be used a whole bunch of ways. Then, I expect Mandy Rose to win this match. Especially if they stick to the hair versus hair, then for sure she's winning. They're not shaving Mandy bald. Sonya, it would fit her gimmick. She'd be fine with her head shaved. Then we have Bayley with Sasha Banks versus Asuka, and then Sasha with Bayley versus Asuka for the 2 women's titles. Let's be serious. Bayley's winning her match. She's retaining. She's had it for too long to lose to Asuka on a night where Asuka's fighting in both title matches. No, that's not going to happen. Bayley's going to retain, probably with the help of Sasha Banks. But then, later in the night, Sasha will face Asuka. And Bayley won't help Sasha. Asuka will beat Sasha. Because Sasha, if there's one thing we've learned about Sasha Banks in the main roster is she cannot defend her titles. She can't. I think she's, like a 7-time women's champion, and she's defended it successfully, I think, once. I'm not even sure if it's been once, but I think once, where she's had a pay-per-view title defense. She just always loses these. And then we have the Mysterios. We have Dominic with Ray versus Seth Rollins in a street fight. I love street fights. Oh, Dan, what's the difference between a street fight and an no DQ match? Technically nothing. Technically not a goddamn thing. But street fight always ends up being more brutal. It just does. No DQ matches usually means we might use a steel chair once. Or it might mean a low blow might happen in the finale of the match. Street fight means this whole match is being booked around weaponry. I love street fights. And in this one, come on. Seth's got to win. Seth's going to win. And I'm going with this whole you'll never see it coming thing in my predictions. Don't be shocked if Dominic finally fucking turns heel on his dad Ray and joins and becomes a disciple of Seth Rollins. I could see it happening after losing to Seth. I could see him kind of snapping and then beating the shit out of Ray. And then becoming a disciple. I can easily see that happening. I hope it does. Because Dominic, it can't just be Dominic Mysterio forever. It's time to give him some personality traits. Give him something. So I got Seth winning that with an off chance of Dominic turning heel and joining Seth after the match. And then we have Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States title. And MVP's 2 homies banned from ringside. So, what's that tell me? There's no way in hell Apollo's just going to win clean. That wouldn't make sense. Why would you why would you do that? Then what would be the point of having MVP in this match again for the United States title instead of Lashley or even Shelton Benjamin? Only one thing would make sense, and that is Apollo Crews' buddy, Cedric Alexander, screws him over and joins MVP's Hurt Business. That makes perfect sense. Cedric has never been heel. It's time to do it. He would fit perfectly as the younger, more athletic member of the Hurt Business. They're missing the young spot. The other three, I think, have an average age of 45 years old. They need an influx of youth, and I think Cedric's only about 31 or 32. Put him with MVP in the Hurt Business. I don't even care if MVP becomes U.S. champion again. That's fine with me. Who cares? Just who cares? Just end this goddamn feud. And then we have the Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza for the tag titles. The Raw tag titles, to be exact. And I hope some brutality, I don't say like brutality, but I hope the Street Profits actually act angry in the match. I don't want them just to go out there and wrestle a tag match. They tried to kill. It was attempted murder on your tag partner, on Montez Ford. Don't just wrestle for the tag belts. Try to beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Let's make this make sense. And I know there's a very good chance that Vega and Zelina Vega and Andrade and Angel had nothing to do with the poisoning. But storyline-wise, the Street Profits think they did it. So storyline-wise, they need to be pissed. I'm hoping Andrade and Angel win because I really like them as a team. I think they have great potential. And the Street Profits are good too, but like it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. They're good too, but I don't want to see Angel and Andrade just keep losing. Then we have Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. This one, if it was me, I would give it to Randy Orton. I think he's on fire right now. This is the best he's looked in almost a decade. He's fantastic right now. And I know we're waiting for Edge to make his return to set up that match, the finale of their trilogy, Edge versus Orton. So I'd be okay with that happening for the title or not for the title. So it's kind of tough. And I heard as of last night that Vince and the creative team are split 50-50 on this match. They do not know for sure who they want to win. Half the people want Randy Orton for the exact reasons I just said. The other half want Drew McIntyre because they would like to set up a Lesnar match later on with Drew. Stuff like that in front of an actual audience so he can get that coronation. So this is tough. It's a coin flip here. I will say I'm going to pick Randy Orton wins because Ric Flair will come out late and screw over Drew McIntyre. And he will just join Randy Orton. And Randy and Ric's whole falling out a few weeks ago was just a show. You'll never see it coming. See? There you go. I'm playing with that damn tagline. Then we have Braun Strowman versus The Fiend for the Universal title. I'm actually excited for this. Falls count anywhere. I'm excited for this match. I am. And this feud has been booked well. It has. Like, this card has been built pretty well for the most part. I surprisingly am interested in every match here. Least of all the women's matches, but it felt kind of lazy just playing Asuka fighting both. But whatever. Strowman versus The Fiend. I got The Fiend winning. I would almost even want to say he better fucking win. I would go as far as say he better win. And hopefully it's with Alexa Bliss's help. I would like her to be used, hopefully after winning this match and Bray getting the title. I would like Alexa to be a part of Bray's gimmick for a while. Let her join him. Why not? She can put on pigtails and be a happy-go-lucky chick in the Firefly Funhouse. And then she can be a vessel for Sister Abigail in the Fiend's matches at ringside. Dressed in black with the veil. That'd be great. That would be fucking great. What else is she doing? Nikki Cross tag team? No. Stop it. Stop it. No. I will change the fucking channel. I'm done with it. I didn't like it from the beginning. Never became a fan. They just don't fit together. So yeah, I got the Fiend winning. Because if Braun wins, by God, and it's because Alexa helped Braun, that will just be cheesy, cornball, lazy finish. No. Fiend, win, Alexa helped the Fiend. That's how I have it. Again, you'll never see it coming. Now, what does Retribution do? Or the group that calls themselves Retribution, if you want to be exact. I don't know. That's the part I don't know. That's what scares me about this "you never see it coming" tagline, is all these matches could just end kind of like standard, and I'd be disappointed. And then Retribution just beats up Braun in the end for no fucking reason, or Drew McIntyre to close out the show, and that's what we didn't see coming. I don't care. I don't care about that. Now, what would be cool? Not going to happen. But if what we didn't see coming is after what if the main event was Drew McIntyre Orton, for example. Drew McIntyre wins. Fine. Retains his title. Cool. And right before it fades to black, Retribution comes out. They beat him up. Lights come back on. And one person, the leader of Retribution, takes his mask off. And it is CM Punk. Wouldn't that be sweet? It's not going to happen. Let's be serious. It's not going to happen. But if that happens, I would have never seen it coming. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not happening. I'm just fanboying and just giving a booking idea that would be kind of sweet and kind of cool to see. I just don't see it happening. That's all. But it would be fucking awesome if it did. Let me know what you guys think. What are your predictions? Let me know down below. Hit like. And tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, later tonight, we will be talking about SummerSlam 2020. The results, the review. We'll give it a grade. And hopefully, it doesn't suck. If you are still here, you are a real one.